Okay, another Atari 800 run for you. This one's a very obscure tale called The Tale of Beta Lyrae. Beta Lyrae is one of the stars in our solar system, and they designed a space shooter after it. Basic goal is just to fly through multiple sectors of this star, trying to liberate it from this alien force that seems to have inhabited it here. There are 8 sectors in the planet. There's a gauge on the right side below the champion or high score. Right now we're in Sector 4. I jumped ahead here just to shorten the video. And then in the left side below my score, Wing 1 there, on the left, shows the subsector. They divided into 9 parts. Right now I'm in the 4th. So anyway, we're in Sector 4, Subsector 4, now it's 5. And this is a mountain country, and the obstacles get obviously more and more as you go. Plus, this is also the second time through the game, as shown by the 2 flags next to my score. Every time you finish the entire course, you get a flag. I'm going to try to show you the evolution of the game's difficulty level and just how tough it gets. I've never actually played through the whole game on the hardest setting. There's actually 6 difficulty levels, and you can actually start on the 6th one right away if you want. For Twin Galaxies record-keeping purposes, you just start on the first one. There's more to shoot at in the harder levels, but there's more shooting at you, of course, at the same time. Made in the early 80s, this is the beginning of bullet hells, as we know them today. Okay, here's Sector 5. You have this cave that... actually, all the landscapes are like this. It's random. You will never see the same exact sequence of enemies and landscapes twice, no matter how many times you play. Actually very sophisticated for its time. A couple of other quirks in the game. Every time you fire, you lose points. That's your way of losing energy, or expending energy that you shouldn't be wasting. The other thing to watch out for is the explosions from anything that you shoot can also kill you. So you don't just want to blow something up when you're at close range unless you can get out of its way. Alright, that's enough with loop number 2. You essentially beat the game if you get through Sector 5, like we just did there, so I skipped ahead. Here we are, just beginning Sector 4 of the 3rd loop of the game. Fortunately, you get a lot of extra men. Every time you clear a sector, you get an extra life. Otherwise, you'd be in a world of hurt. There's no way you could live forever in this game. It's hard to hear in the background, but this game also sports a rather well-done soundtrack for an 8-bit game from an old computer. In fact, if you watch the opening screens of the game, which I didn't record here, you can actually hear the complete theme song as you're reading the briefing message. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for it to scroll through and the song to play, and I was impressed. I'm not a musician or anything, I wouldn't know, but I liked it. Here we are in Sector 5 again. The cave's a different color, just to show that it's a different loop to the game, really. Here's where it gets tight. Sometimes the random screens are a curse. They gave you some impossible scenarios once in a while. There I could not fly through that enemy or shoot it. Okay, we've cleared Sector 5, and essentially that means you're going to win the game unless you do something stupid. All Sector 6 here is about is shooting these power generators, so much so that I skipped a lot of the video when I taped my backup copy of this, so we're already near the end. Otherwise this gets rather boring. Okay, done with that. Now we get to Sector 7, which is the aliens trying to escape from the star. Because you found their power generators, they figure that life as they know it on this planet is done, and they just want to leave. This is also where you get all your points. These retreating ships are worth, I believe, as I see all the scores, 700 apiece. Most of the things that you shoot at in this game are not worth hardly anywhere close to that much. If it weren't for this level, you would hardly score any points in this game. Most of the cannons you shoot at are only worth a couple hundred. And there's other things lying around that are worth less than 100 points. Not even worth shooting at, given the fact that you get a point penalty just for firing. And with that, Sector 8 finishes us off. Here we have an asteroid belt. It's meant to be a transitional level. You get past this and you get to a more heavily fortified area of the tail of Beta Lyrae, which is nothing more than the next difficulty setting. It doesn't do any good to shoot at the asteroids because they're worth less than 10 points. I believe some of them are worth even 1 point. So you dodge all of that.